They tried. Hello, it is October 2nd and I am at Dollar Tree about to try and find some stuff for my TBR video for October. I figured if I was going to do a vlog this month, then I would start it from like the very beginning, not just after I had started reading the books or after I had picked them, but like before the process even started. So like this is a behind the scenes look, I guess, at the whole TBR process. I don't know if this is lame or not. I have no idea. I just really wanted to start filming. Also, my eyes are sort of dark, like kind of black, because I dressed up as a raccoon yesterday. That's a whole story that I'll have to tell you later, because it's super fun. So I'm kind of torn between what kind of container I want to get, because honestly, there are more than I had anticipated. I'm going to look around on some of the other aisles and see if I can find anything. I'm kind of leaning towards the hat boxes, the little hat boxes, but I'm not sure. Okay, so this is basically what we're looking at on this aisle. Nope, changed my mind. Okay, so I ended up deciding to go with this. I was really happy to find it, honestly, because the other one that I was looking at, I was going to have to basically strip it down and redecorate it, which was just going to be a whole ordeal. It was going to involve buying multiple things. I just was not feeling up to that today, honestly. I also found these really cute bookmarks. Yes, I'm a complete sucker for this type of thing, but yeah, they were $1, so I had to. As well as a little calendar or notepad. I can't use the calendar for a while, of course, but I'll have it whenever it comes around and might theoretically use it. I'm mostly here for the notepad because we had one on our fridge and I broke it. And this one has mushrooms, so there. I also got a notepad to write down the books on. I figured that would be a pretty cool idea. Lastly, I got this candle because it smells amazing. It's like somehow citrus and floral, and it smells so good. I wish I could like give you a sample, but it's just, you'll have to take my word for it. It smells amazing. I also got Skittles because I'm a Skittle whore. Now I'm about to go back to my apartment and I guess start setting up the whole thing. Wish me luck because this is going to be a bit of a process. Hello and happy Monday. It is the 3rd, I believe. My original intention was to get a lot of stuff done today. I don't know if that's going to be the case anymore because I slept in like drastically. Like I turned off my alarm, I guess, while I was in my sleep. I don't know. And then next thing I know, it's like 1 p.m. So most of my day is gone. I am going to put on my spoopy socks though. I'm going to have some brunch and some caffeine hopefully. And then we'll see what I can actually get done with what little time I have left in the day by my own, by myself. By my own. Yes. Israel, what's going on? I'm making a grocery list because theoretically I need to go get groceries later, but with how productive my day has been otherwise, I guess we'll see. I was setting things up and Ezra decided that she needed to be involved and that I was no longer able to do anything productive. Also, this light is blinding me. I haven't used a ring light in so long, and now it's just sitting here, pointed at my face, because Ezra needs love. It burns us, Ezra, not my lips. Oh my gosh. I need you to calm down, ma'am. I love you, though. It's because I also made myself some brunch that I haven't eaten yet, and I think she wants... Yes, I made a chicken pot pie, like an instant chicken pot pie. That's something like that. And she very much wants to share it with me, I think. I haven't met Mr. Fenris yet. This is my new kitty. He belonged to my girlfriend before she moved to Japan. But he is our new baby. Ignore the clothes under there. They're clean. They just need to be put away. I brought that bag on my trip. And yeah. Oh, hello. It's amazing how all the cats suddenly want attention when I have food. She does not like Fenris. She's still not used to him. So I made the mistake of watching some booktube videos while I was eating my lunch, and Books and Lala had a lot of good recommendations for books. She and I seem to have very similar book tastes lately in particular, so I'm going to trust her tastes, and I'm about to add several more books to the queue. The fact that I used a freaking ruler to make this, and I still got wonky knives. This is my life. Writing on camera is so awkward when I have to hold the camera with one hand and then write with the other. I don't have my stand, like, close enough that I can use it. Also, I ripped my paper trying to do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and write down everything, and then I'll show you. How about that? So I'm majorly messed up here, so I'm glad that I had an extra. But we've got Lakewood, Woman Eating, Crossroads, You Lost a Lot of Blood, and Then I Woke Up. Dreadful Splendor, which I did not finish writing for some reason. Out There, Stories, They Drown Our Daughters, and Fish Swimming in Dappled Sunlight. Finish writing this. There we go. I'm curious how many I have, so I'm going to go through and count them all. 1, 100. Oh my god, I have over 100 books in here! 120 books in here. I had no idea. The last time I had actually counted, like, all of the books that I wanted to put on the list, there were like 30. I was like, yeah, that's fine. How the hell, like, how many am I supposed to draw now? That's so many. I can use these for the next, like, 3 years, probably, and I'll be fine. So... this is cool. This is fine. It's cool. On the upside, I think like 5 of those I have already read. And I had just like made them before I finished reading them. So, 115. It's cool. That's much more manageable. Anyway, I guess that's like what I'm reading for the rest of my life. I don't know. My original plan was I was going to draw like 15 to 20 names for my October TBR video, and then next month I was going to draw like 15 to 20 names. So now I have no freaking clue. I have no clue, honestly none. So I am stopping to get some coffee. Running a couple of errands, not really bookish related. I'm kind of just jamming music right now, and I figured I would start an audiobook on my way back home, but we'll see. So this was a bad idea because I actually can't see well at night. I can't see well in the dark in general, but it's fine. I got something new. It's a apple oatmeal mocha type thing, and I figured I could try it. I usually get something pumpkin-y, but I don't know, I was just feeling like something different tonight. Oh. I don't know how I feel about this. Is it possible to love and hate something simultaneously? Like, I don't know how to feel about this. It's gonna be gone and I'm gonna have no idea how I feel. I think I do love and hate it at the same time. I don't even know how to explain it. Because, like, the initial taste was just, like, repulsive. But then the aftertaste is delicious. I don't know. Consistent. Every time. It's gross, then delicious. I don't understand you. Anyway, I'm about to go into Dollar Tree to get a couple of things that we need for the house. I need, like, a scrubby brush and some sugar and a couple of things. Nothing big, otherwise I would just go to like a bigger store, like we have Aldi down the street. And then I need to go to the PetSmart, which is like right next to it, which is the only reason why I decided to go to Dollar Tree. Anyway, yeah. Starting to doze off and then like almost falling and then waking himself back up. So boring. Fenris, is you comfy boy? The most comfy man. What about you, Ezra? Are you comfortable? Are you just upset that Fenris exists? I think it's that one, isn't it? So I'm finished editing the video for my September reading wrap up. I'm just waiting for it to basically produce at this point. Like, at this point I just need to produce it, download it, figure out a thumbnail to attach to it. I have no idea what I'm going to do for that because I recorded the entire thing at my mother's place and didn't think to get a thumbnail done at the time. I don't know. But yeah. And I'm honestly having kind of a brain fart moment trying to remember all of the things that go into editing and posting a video and promoting it and all that stuff, because it's been a little bit. But yeah, it's been a productive night as far as that goes, at least. I haven't really done much reading. I'm still deciding what I want to read first, like from the things that I selected. I was already reading a book called The Haunting of Alejandra, which is really good. I'm thinking that I might go with Pen Pal first, because it's the one that I probably have the most interest in and the most, like, I don't know, background knowledge on. But yeah, I think I have a audiobook copy of that as well, so I can listen to it while I work on getting a thumbnail set up. My brain is starting to go to sleep. It's almost 11 o'clock.
But the architecture of my house came to sabotage my feelings of security. The concrete stilts that raised my house above the earth left a void, just below the entirety of the floor of my house. Gradually, my mind came to fill this crawl space with imaginary monsters and inescapable scenarios, and...
So, I finished Pen Pal, and that one hurt. It was really creepy, extremely creepy, especially as someone who has experienced being stalked before, but oh my gosh. I can't give anything away, but that ending hurt, and I'm trying to be quiet because my husband is asleep. But yeah, that, ow, very rude. It was honestly very short, like a very long short story, I would say. More of that than a book, but I'm gonna count it anyway for the, you know, the emotional trauma. But that's the end of the first book that I drew for my October readathon, or whatever you want to call this. Yay, I'm so happy. I totally don't regret all of my decisions that led me up to this moment or anything. I'm so happy. I totally don't regret all of my decisions that led me up to this moment or anything. I think I'm done with just reading in general tonight, whether it be like physical text or audiobook. I do want to get some more of The Haunting of Alejandra read. It's not really part of the readathon thing. I didn't draw that name. I've just been reading it anyway because I really enjoy it. But yeah, theoretically I want to read some more of that, but not right now. It's just, no. My heart needs a break. Maybe I'll pull up another, like, fluffy graphic novel or something, but that being said, I'm probably just gonna go to bed soon, which I should have done already, honestly. I think it's, like, almost 4 a.m. So, yeah, I should probably do that. So, I'll talk to you tomorrow / later today. Good morning. It is October 4th, I believe. Just grabbed a shower. I'm having my breakfast now, hanging out with Ezra, debating which book I want to read next. In the meantime, I'll probably read a few pages of The Haunting of Alejandra while I weigh my options. While on one hand, it's convenient to not have to worry about getting a physical copy of every book, it's also frustrating not having them, because that's kind of how I weigh whether I want to read a book or not sometimes, like, or how I choose which one I want to read first is just like holding each of them in my hand or placing them out on a table and just like seeing which one calls to me, because I'm very much a mood reader, but you know, we'll see what it comes down to. So I have been listening to Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I can't say that I'm super into it so far, and I hate that I'm not, because I've heard so many good things about it, but I've been listening to it while I do that, basically deconstruct my bookshelves and reconstruct them. The main thing was redoing the tops. I don't know if you can even tell a huge difference, but it's totally different to me. It was just really starting to bug me. I didn't like the way it looked, and it was also very dusty, so I cleaned everything off a little. My favorite is probably the little rats right here sitting on Carrie's head. Yeah, I kind of love that. Plus my corn guy, he's my favorite. But yeah, I am taking a break momentarily because I'm going to have some lunch. I'll probably listen to the audiobook while I'm having lunch. I'm going to give it until like halfway through, and if I still don't like it, then I'll switch to something else. I'm really not feeling it, and it doesn't even seem like something, I don't know, that I would end up enjoying if I like read or listened to it another time. Maybe it's the format. I don't know. I'm gonna keep trying though. Okay, so my husband's home and he needs the apartment for a job interview because we might be moving soon, potentially. I should have mentioned that. But he needs to work on that, so I'm going to see if I can renew my membership at a library that's close by. I used to be part of it, and then we moved, and just like, we moved too much is the moral of the story here. There's too much moving going on. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can make that happen. Of all of the books that I was looking for, I was able to find one, but I have a library card again, which feels very nice. I also stopped and got some creamer, which will be such a help tomorrow. I will be dragging all day. I'm so tired. But I'm about to go upstairs and finish working on those shelves, possibly. I don't know. I'm super drained. Food Lion took the rest of my energy. Like, I had 2 spoons left, and for some reason Food Lion took them both. Maybe I'll recharge first and then do some more productive stuff. Look at his book though, isn't it so pretty? I'm so happy I was able to find a copy of something there. I was actually convinced that this would be one that I wasn't able to find. So I'm still listening to Before the Coffee Gets Cold, and I'm kind of glad that I kept listening because while the first chapter was just kind of like fine, the second is a lot better, or the second like section, basically the second person who is going back in time. The only thing is this one's probably going to make me cry, and I didn't expect this book to make me cry, but the second one involves Alzheimer's, and that's a very sensitive topic to me. But wish me luck. Second book in a row. Damn it. So far, I am feeling at this whole, like, fall spooky aesthetic thing because these books, like, Pen Pal was legitimately scary in some words. Very, very creepy. But it hurt me more than anything. And this one, like, it's cozy in some places, but for the most part, like, the beginning was fine, and the character was honestly kind of a bitch, so I didn't sympathize with her that much. But this one, oh my god, it's hurting me. The letter, oh my god, the letter, it got worse and better. This book wasn't supposed to hurt me. What the hell? So I think I need to explain a little bit of why I'm reacting the way that I am to this section. So my mom and I both have a condition called IIH, idiopathic intracranial hypertension. It was called pseudotumor cerebri for the longest time, then they changed it to that. But it's basically that the body produces too much spinal fluid, it builds up around the brain, and it causes the symptoms of a brain tumor. And there are like temporary like treatments and stuff like that to help decrease the amount that the body creates, but it's like, it's short term, it's not a cure or anything like that. But one of the symptoms is memory loss, and it gets worse and worse over time. I've seen it happen with my mom, and I've seen it happen with me. Explain how scary it is to feel your brain just like, I don't know, slowly drifting away. And the thing is, like, it's not Alzheimer's. So it's not necessarily like brain degradation, it's just memory loss. So it's not to the same extent. But I don't know how far it does go. I don't know how negatively it will affect her or how negatively it will affect me, because there's not a lot of research that's done on this, because it's honestly not a super common disease, disorder, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, this is me taking a moment to process that, I guess. Basically in the letter he says that since she's a nurse, she has probably already noticed that he has Alzheimer's, but he knows that she'll like be loyal to him and stick with him, but also that she needs to take care of herself, and if he turns out to be a bad husband, that she needs to leave him. And just, yeah, this whole section, chapter, whatever you want to call it, is just very rude. It's good, but it's rude. Anyway, back to Animal Crossing. So I finished the very rude book. It was very good. I'm not gonna lie. But it did hurt me more than once. I cried so many times, which is impressive since it's a very short book. But I'm going to figure out what I'm going to read next, but first I'm going to take a quick break to like get some more tea and like recalibrate all those things, gather myself, and decide whether I want to go to sleep or not, or keep trucking, because it's very, very late, actually. That might be a very good idea.
I'm Mr. Feeble. I'm Mr. Feeble.
And just talk to your mom. So this is mine. And this is mine. What else are you going to claim? My bag that fell down? Mm-hmm. Oh, me. And this is mine.
That's a Feeny boy. I'm Mr. Feeny. Mr. Feeny.
Yeah, right? I just talked to your mom.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. One benefit of me being up this late is that I got to talk to my girlfriend for a little bit that lives in Japan. She was just getting off work, and usually I don't get to talk to her very much on the weekdays because she's a teacher and doesn't get off until like well after my bedtime. October 5th. I am brewing some coffee and having some breakfast. I'm probably going to kind of work on waking up and then do some homework for a little bit, which I know isn't fun or bookish. Well, at least not in the sense that we're using. But it needs to be done. Otherwise, I'm just going to end up scrambling on like Saturday or Sunday, and I don't want that. I also need to try and get some editing done today. I just realized. Also, yes, I do have a like giant thing of pumpkin spice creamer. I am that basic bitch. Like, you see what I'm wearing. You know what we're getting into. It's gonna be a little basic, and it's gonna be real gay. The life juice. Neurodivergent. That's the other thing it's gonna be. It's gonna be not neurodivergent. So I started reading Verity this morning by Colleen Hoover, and I did not know it was that kind of book. Gotta tell you, that's taken me by surprise. Like, this is not what I signed up for. It's not bad, necessarily. Just not what I signed up for, not what I generally read. Also, Ezra has taken up camp on my leg. I'm not allowed to leave again. She's so comfy. I'm sorry I disturbed you. So comfy. So there's not a huge difference. But this is basically where we have landed. Yeah, not super different, but... I also moved this stuff over here because I don't want it to like feature in my videos that I have in front of that bookcase anymore. And I don't generally film in front of this one because it's a little more reference-based. She woke up in Verity's bed. I would not be okay. I would very much not be okay. I'm enjoying this more than I thought I would, but I'm still a little iffy on it. Like, I feel like the character development could be a little bit better, like with the main character and Jeremy. It feels like she's kind of banking on their trauma as being character development, but I don't feel like I really know these characters. The only one that I feel like I sort of know is Verity, and that's just in framing her as a villain. So yeah, I need some character development here.
But I did like some of the personalities, and I did watch the Try Guys while they were at BuzzFeed, and for a little while after they left, I thought it was interesting. I thought that whole why I left BuzzFeed.
I finished it. And that's unfortunate. That's all I'm gonna say. People who have read the book will understand what I'm saying. Oh my god. That is unfortunate. I still feel like everyone could have used a little more character development, but damn, I had a feeling that like things weren't as they seemed. Geez, I don't want to give anything away because this is so, oh my god. I don't want to like it because I don't like Colleen Hoover as a person. I think that she's a terrible person, but I actually genuinely did enjoy this book, honestly. Oh no. Oh no, that's so unfortunate. But anyway, I am going to do a little homework and then maybe get to bed. I don't know, maybe start another book. I have no idea. I just wanted to kind of update things where they were, because oh my god. That's wow, that's just unfortunate for everyone involved. No one is a winner in this scenario. So I'm starting a journal to try and like track this whole process and maybe keep myself accountable. Ignore the crappy illustrations. I'm just basically including the title, the author, And the rating that I gave it, I gave Pen Pal 3.5 because the writing style was not the best. It was a good story and hit me hard, but the writing style was not the best, and I would have seen it better constructed. Before the Coffee Gets Cold, I gave 4 stars because I loved it. It cut me deep, but it's probably not going to be one of my new favorite books, which is generally what I save for the 5-star range. And then Verity, I gave 3.5 because it needed much better character development, and I feel like it needed to be fleshed out a lot more. That being said, this is not meant to be disparaging because I did not expect to enjoy it as much as I did, and I actually did really, really enjoy it, so yeah. Now I'm trying to figure out what I want to read next, and if I want to just like go ahead and list these out and like add my ratings as I go. I think I might do that, and think about what I want to read next as I go. That being said, this is probably actually a good time to end this particular vlog because I've read 3 books and that was my goal. So thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry that I have to be quiet, but my husband is sleeping. Thank you for watching though. I hope you guys are safe out there, that you're having a good time and enjoying the fall season. And yeah, don't forget to like and share and subscribe. And most importantly, love yourself. Okay, bye.